Bars did a survey on Instagram, and it says that 85% of the community voted that rap was better in 2016, which is so funny because if you were to get in a time machine and you were to go back to 2016, everybody hated this era. And here we are just a few years later, and people are reminiscing of this era in music. I've spoken about 2016 in previous videos, but the number one thing to take away from that year when it came to rap was that it was just a mixture of pretty much everything. Not only was it highly competitive, I would even go as far as to say it was hyper competitive. There were so many styles, there were so many genres that you could all classify as rap, and because it was just so competitive, you would have artists kind of merge all of them to get something completely new. And I mean, just even think about some of the heavyweights that came out of that time. Kodak Black, Lil Uzi Vert, Playboi Carti, Travis Scott. I mean, yeah, Travis was before then, but Travis really did blow up in 2016 like a completely different level. And you also had guys like Lil Yachty and Lil Peep. But my point being is, I'm not too surprised because 2016 had a very unique sound, and it's still a sound that I think is really relevant today. And it's actually crazy to think that some people are actually going back to this sound. When I think of this wave of artists that are going back to that time, I think of guys like Drown Millie. The aesthetic, the vibe, and even just sonically is just 2016. But oddly enough, it's still 2024, right? Like his music doesn't sound dated or old or anything like that. It just sounds like a sound that he would prefer to make. But he's not the only one doing this. There's a whole wave of guys coming that are doing this. I just kind of think that he's the face of it.